All right, thank you for taking a few minutes to check out the Conquest Graphics web to print design portal. My name is Brian Redden and I'm the Vice President of Sales and Marketing. The purpose of this video is to quickly demonstrate how the design portal works, how you can create art, and also how that art is passed over to our e-commerce platform. If you have any questions after this quick little video, please reach out to your rep, or you can certainly call me directly, no problem with that. All right, so the first step in the process to creating art and ordering it is logging into the design portal, which I'll go over here in a second. Then what we'll do is we'll select a product and we'll customize it in the portal. Then we'll log in, then we'll upload the design to the e-commerce platform, log into the Conquest Graphics e-commerce platform, select the product to be ordered and any of the desired options, and then we're going to connect the art created in the portal to the print job. So the first thing is to log into the portal. And that seems like a lot of things, but trust me, it's not really that difficult. So let's go here. So I'm going to log in with card and card. All right. The cool things about the login allow for your art and your products to be secured on the system, so you guys can rest easy that the portal is going to protect all those art. The other thing is it allows for user level access. The credentials of the username and the password can follow into the portal, which would allow, for example, if a rep were to log in, their name, their title, their address, their phone numbers, and whatnot can be passed into the portal so they don't have to type that information in. It also allows a lot of controls at the corporate level. You can either allow or not allow them to change that information. Those are all decision points, and we'll go over all that when we're setting it up. The other thing is we can limit the products that are shown to each user that comes in. So for sales reps, let's say all of the marketing materials and business cards are available. And in the accounting department, we have forms and other commonly ordered things that are accounting specific, but the salespeople wouldn't see the accounting forms, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and log in here to the, man, these little pop-ups are annoying. And I'm going to select a product. So the product I'm going to select is our business card. The cool thing about business cards are they're pretty robust. They ask for a lot of information. A lot of information is created dynamically, so I think this is a great example. So I'm going to name the project or give it a description. The name here is going to follow the project all the way to the e-commerce platform when we place the order. So being descriptive is good. I don't want to just put business cards in. You want to put the person's name probably so you know who it is when you ultimately get to order it. In the case of our company, we've got two different locations. I work primarily out of the Richmond office, but if I were to change over to the Salt Lake City office with this select, it changes the information down here, like the address and the phone numbers and the formally company. So not only do the words change down here, also we can have dynamically change the images. But let me go back to Richmond because that's where I am. And I'm just going to start typing in this information. Now, one thing to note as I type this information in over here, you'll see that it populates over here utilizing an input mask. So we want the name to be right justified along with the title, as you see over here. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in my phone number. Now, phone numbers can be very, very tricky because I typed it in over here as you see. No spaces, no dashes, nothing. But the input mask forces in a space here and a dash there, making things look very consistent. And if you have marketing people like I have here, I'm sure that they will absolutely love that. So I'm going to go ahead and put my cell phone number in here. Now, the thing about this particular field is this only populates if there's something in here. If we take it out, it goes away. So you can make fields both mandatory, like this office number, if we take that away, is a mandatory field. So office is going to stay here regardless of whether I type anything in there or not. So it's kind of a mandatory field. So I'm going to go ahead and put these things back in here. And anyway, further showing you the input mask, if I was to put a dot here and a dash there, the input mask takes care of it. And again, it slices out all those dots and dashes, making things very consistent. Another feature I'll show you is we can auto-populate some of the information. Conquest Graphics is kind of a long URL, and people could type it in incorrectly. So what if you see here at conquestgraphics.com is already over there. So all we have to do is put in our prefix, and it magically shows up over here with the at conquestgraphics.com. The Perl, each of our reps is assigned a Perl so that we can track how many people are showing up at the site based on them. Also, it makes it very easy for the customers to find their contact information. But they do not have to type in the www.conquestgraphics.com. It just shows up here just with putting the information in. All right, so I'm going to go to the back of the card. Another neat feature with the way that we're demonstrating this card is this QR code. If you were to pause the video right now and scan this in with your mobile device, it would add me as a contact onto your mobile device. And this is again created dynamically. As we change this information over here, this QR code is changed over here, which is pretty neat. All right, so at this point we've created the art, so I'm going to add it to my cart. And there is just one more thing that we need to do. We're going to have to check out. So what the checkout feature does is it basically pushes the art. When I hit place order, it's going to push the art to the e-commerce platform. So let me show you how that works. So I'm going to hit place order, and then it's going to show all the things that I've ordered. Obviously you can see I've demonstrated this quite a bit recently, so there's all kinds of things in here. So you're probably familiar with the Conquest Graphics site, and I'll just go over this real quickly. But basically, when you send files to us, click on send files, you show up at this sort of job status send file. And then we have this job upload section. And the job upload section, or jobless upload section, sorry about that, basically shows all the files that you've sent that aren't yet attached to a job. Now, I'm going to hit refresh. Oops, actually, there's a little button right there. And you'll see that the file wasn't there before, and now it is because we just created it in the design portal. So that's basically how the two sites interact, which is pretty nice. So you can go back over. If you have multiple cards to create, you can start all over again, and you could name it with the next person, and basically over here all of the people are going to be listed that you're ordering cards for. Alright, so let's go through a simple order. So once it's on there, our card is a two-sided card, so I would have to actually change the back color from no or from none to full color back. And if I wanted, let's say, 1,000 of these cards, it would be $39. If I wanted 250, I could make any sort of adjustments that I wanted to. I could take it from a rush to a standard 5-day turn, and all that kind of stuff, which basically you have the flexibility in here to create whatever card you want based on the art that you've uploaded. Another way to handle this is we can create very simple hyperlinks that auto configure the card the way that you want. So let's say that normally you order cards, 1,000 of them at a time with a 5-day turn, and occasionally you want a 2-day turn because you want to rush. But let's click on the 5-day turn. What that'll do is basically auto configure this product. So you'll see that it has a 5-day turn. The back is already selected on there, and it makes it very down here it says job standard business cards. Everything is in there auto populated for you. Alright, so that basically hopefully covers the web to print design portal, a little demo for you guys. If you have any questions, like I said, please feel free to give me a call or your rep, and we look forward to helping you streamline your process and making this art stuff go really fast for you guys. Thanks. Bye.